A covenant meal, the Last Supper. Jesus shared a final meal with his disciples. This was the Passover meal. It was a time to remember God's deliverance of Israel from Egypt. Jesus used this meal to establish a new covenant. He broke bread and shared wine with his disciples. He said the bread was his body. He said the wine was his blood. Jesus was preparing them for his death. He would die for the sins of the world. Betrayal's shadow, Judas and Gethsemane. After the meal, Jesus and his disciples went to the Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus prayed there. He knew his time was near. Judas Iscariot arrived with soldiers. Judas was one of the 12 disciples. He betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. Judas identified Jesus with a kiss. The soldiers then arrested Jesus. The disciples were afraid. They all deserted Jesus and ran away. False witness trial before the Sanhedrin. Jesus was taken to the Sanhedrin. This was the Jewish ruling council. The high priest Caiaphas questioned Jesus. They accused Jesus of blasphemy. They said he claimed to be the Son of God. The Sanhedrin wanted to find Jesus guilty. They sought false witnesses against him. They eventually condemned him. The charge was blasphemy. Condemned by Pilate, a death sentence. The Jewish leaders took Jesus to Pontius Pilate. Pilate was the Roman governor. Only the Romans could carry out a death sentence. The Jewish leaders accused Jesus of sedition. They said he was claiming to be the king of the Jews. Pilate questioned Jesus. Pilate found no fault in him. He wanted to release Jesus. However, the crowd demanded Jesus' crucifixion. Pilate gave in to the crowd's demands. Section 5. The King on a Cross Crucifixion at Golgotha. Jesus was taken to Golgotha, also known as Calvary. This is where they crucified him. Crucifixion was a brutal and shameful death. They nailed Jesus to a wooden cross. He hung there in agony. Above his head they placed a sign. It read, "King of the Jews." Jesus suffered physically and emotionally. He bore the weight of the world's sin. Section 6, laid to rest, the burial of Jesus. After Jesus died, a man named Joseph of Arimathea asked Pilate for his body. Joseph was a secret follower of Jesus. Pilate granted his request. Joseph wrapped Jesus' body in linen cloths. He laid the body in a new tomb. The tomb was carved into a rock. They rolled a large stone across the entrance. This sealed the tomb. Section 7, an empty tomb resurrection morning. On the third day after Jesus' burial, something amazing happened. Some women went to the tomb early in the morning. They went to anoint Jesus' body. They found the stone rolled away. The tomb was empty. An angel appeared to the women. The angel said, "He is not here, he has risen." Jesus was alive again. Section 8. Doubts and appearances, restoring faith. The women ran to tell the disciples. Some of the disciples didn't believe them. They thought it was nonsense. Jesus appeared to Mary Magdalene first. He then appeared to 2 disciples on the road to Emmaus. Jesus also appeared to all of the disciples together. He showed them his wounds. He proved that he was alive. He opened their minds to understand the scriptures. Section 9, the cornerstone of faith, impact of the resurrection. The resurrection of Jesus is the most important event in Christianity. It is the foundation of Christian faith. The resurrection proves that Jesus is the Son of God. It shows that he has power over death. It offers hope to all who believe in him. Because Jesus lives, his followers have the promise of eternal life. They also have the power to live a new life now.